It's your boy, Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. No bias talk, no racism. Just my opinion on the sport that I love, boxing, baby. Now, I got to talk about an article I just read. Ishe Smith, former Mayweather Promotions fighter. If y'all don't know about Ishe Smith, bald-headed guy, kind of look like, was it Baraka from Mortal Kombat? But Ishe Smith, you know, he was the fighter that was stopped by Erickson Lubin. The first fighter to stop him was Erickson Lubin. But Ishe Smith became a champion under the umbrella of Mayweather Promotions. And, you know, he had his 2 cents about how he feels about Tank and Floyd Mayweather's situation. Now, Ishe Smith, you know, I think he's retired. He really out the way now from boxing. But he wanted to put his 2 cents, like I said, about Floyd and Tank. He said he had always told Tank that, Tank, you're a special fighter. You got a lot of power. You know, basically telling Tank that he would be the future of boxing like he is right now. But Ishe also talked about the ways of Floyd Mayweather. Also saying that Floyd Mayweather was a narcissist. Floyd doesn't want to see anybody do as good as he did in the sport of boxing, although he says that a lot. Basically, Ishe is saying Floyd is a liar and an F-boy. You know, I can't say it, y'all. But recently, Tank has came out and told the public that, you know, he feels that Mayweather is jealous of him. Simply because we know Tank had his press conference for his fight. And, you know, on that day, Floyd comes out of nowhere and has him a press conference for his, I guess, May 14th fight against the Dubai kid, Money Kicks. But I guess Tank took that as Floyd, you know, hey, which I don't really see why Tank would even care, because, to be honest, Tank, your press conference was talked about more than Floyd's. Half of the world didn't even know Floyd was having a press conference. But Ishe Smith proceeded to, you know, talk about he saw how Floyd was, and basically if you over there with Floyd Mayweather, you got to do a lot of butt kissing, and you know he wasn't one of them guys that was gonna do that, so he decided to step on out the way, you know, like most men would. But you know, we done heard all this about Floyd Mayweather before. You know, one thing about it, it's a situation, you know, where even 50 Cent exposed for Floyd Mayweather. P. Rilla, if y'all know P. Rilla is the guy, if you go back and watch the episodes of Floyd Mayweather when he was locked up, P. Rilla is the one who fake cried when he was running to the car. Yeah. P. Rilla was the guy who fake cried when he ran to the car when Floyd Mayweather was in jail. It's crazy that you would shed tears over a man that would sneak and try to have sex with your old lady. Now, 50 Cent explained that Floyd Mayweather bought P. Rilla's girlfriend an apartment and a car after P. Rilla broke up with his old lady. Now, you got to remember, P. Rilla is supposed to be one of Floyd Mayweather's closest and best friends. It's funny how best friends do each other, huh? But I don't understand. I mean, people should understand it. With Floyd being a little bit upset, you have marketed Tank into a superstar, and now he doesn't need you. A lot of people keep saying, oh, Tank, you should stay with Floyd Mayweather. Why would he stay with Floyd Mayweather? Why? It's time for Tank to take that chance like Floyd Mayweather did, like Canelo did, like Terrence Crawford is doing. Be an independent contractor. Be your own man. They made you that way. They made you a star. So, of course, Floyd is going to have his feelings involved in the situation. You know, some people saying loyalty, but loyalty has nothing to do with me wanting to be my own man. And if Floyd can't respect that, Tank should leave Mayweather Promotions. He should leave Mayweather Promotions. I mean, Ishe Smith said it best. Just look at how they're doing Tank's career. Tank will never catch up to Floyd's status or beat what Floyd has done, or do what Floyd has done if they keep sending him up against the competition that he's fighting. So Tank should leave Mayweather Promotions. There's no reason to stay there. If Tank stays at Mayweather Promotion, that will show the public that Tank wants mediocre fights, that all the talking that he was doing recently about fighting the Teofimo Lopez's, the Ryan Garcias, was just all talk. If you don't like Mayweather, if you don't like how he handles his business, if you say that Mayweather is jealous of you, then why would you stay under him? I told y'all in the video last time that Tank doesn't sit around Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't really like Floyd Mayweather. If you ever notice, Floyd Mayweather talks to Tank. You never see Tank going and whispering nothing in Floyd Mayweather's ear or anything like that. And they also watch him like they his bodyguards. If it ain't Floyd, it's Leonard Ellerbe standing over his shoulder making sure he don't say the wrong thing. Which the wrong thing is, I want to fight this person next. See, another reason Floyd is mad because he know he has marketed Tank's career to be an undefeated fighter. Notice whenever Floyd would get mad at Tank, oh, I'm going to send you up against Lomachenko. So he marketed Tank to be the pay-per-view so-called star he is today. So why wouldn't Floyd want to see him lose? If you want to leave, you're going to leave with a loss. We're going to see how good you're going to do without me. And I'm sure there's people in Tank's camp saying, man, I think the best thing for us to do is stay with Floyd Mayweather. And like I said in my other video, Tank need to get rid of them people right now. Those are the people who are around Tank just for they little percentages or whatever Tank give them. They're not on his side, they're on Floyd's side. Now I know Calvin Ford, I'm sure he would love Tank to leave Mayweather too. I'm sure of that because I have seen Floyd Mayweather leave from out the crowd. He has left from out the crowd and came up to the side of the ring talking to Tank. While Calvin Ford was talking to him. That's very disrespectful to me. Is Floyd the trainer or is Calvin the trainer? Floyd tries too much to take over Tank's limelight. Tank can't talk for himself. Tank can't sit there and say nothing. So Ishe Smith already know. He said, I've been in the camp for years. He said, I've been over there with them for years. I already know how Floyd moves. Floyd don't want you to do better than him. He gonna say it all day. He talk about himself all day. In fact, in the article, he said, Floyd is a narcissist. He said, think about it. He said, what other superstar in sports have you ever heard Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods talk about themselves the way that Floyd Mayweather does? No, we have not. I mean, we done heard about Floyd got some messed up ways. Also, a lot of people have forgot about when the guy, what's his name, Earl Hayes, the rapper for Floyd Mayweather, when his wife got on the phone with Earl Hayes and he killed his wife and himself. Y'all think he was calling Floyd to talk about their marriage problems? No, Floyd was fucking his wife. I mean, Floyd was having sex with his girlfriend, with his wife. This man called Floyd Mayweather at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. Now y'all gotta remember, at this time, the man's wife was accused of having sex with Trey Songz. Remember that? Yeah. I bet you any amount of money that dude Earl Hayes called Floyd Mayweather. Him and his old lady got to arguing, and he wanted to know if Floyd had sex with his wife. And Floyd probably told him, and it came out, and that man killed himself and killed his wife. Floyd got messed up ways. Messed up ways. You see people see him. I mean, you have to take away. People praise people for what they have done in the sport, but not the person. Not the person. I mean, look at Deontay Wilder. Floyd said everything he could about Deontay Wilder. Floyd wanted Tyson Fury to beat Deontay Wilder. Why? Because Floyd seen that Deontay Wilder was about to become the face of boxing. Think about this too. Nobody talks about the heavyweight division no more since Deontay Wilder sat down. The heavyweight division dead again. If Deontay Wilder would have beat Tyson Fury, there would be no Canelo Alvarez as pound for pound or the face of boxing. Deontay Wilder brought boxing back, especially the heavyweights. Especially the heavyweights. Floyd didn't like that. Then he go to talking about, Deontay Wilder, I'll train you for your fight. Now see, a lot of people looked at it, even I looked at it like, oh yeah, that would be a, damn, I done passed. Even I said that would be a great idea for Mayweather to train him. But if you really think about it, it was a sign of like disrespect or a sign of gloating from Floyd Mayweather saying, oh, if I train you, then you guaranteed to beat him. But without me, you gonna lose. I mean, even though that did happen, but that was Floyd's way of being spiteful. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes people are asked like, oh, you need some help, just so they can go and say they helped you. You see what I'm saying? And Floyd is one of those type of people. He loves the limelight. He loves to be seen. You know, so him doing that and offering Deontay Wilder that chance to train him, that was nothing more but him blatantly just disrespecting Deontay Wilder. So now I kind of understand why is it that he said, no, you know, I'd rather not go that route. I'd rather do this, you know, with the guys I already got or with Malik Scott. Because Floyd is a fame junkie. And I hate to say this, but something in my head keep telling me Floyd has a short man complex. I don't know if a lot of y'all understand what that is, but I think Floyd has a short guy complex. I mean, a lot of money, has everything he want, can't keep a female for shit. Well, all of them ain't females. Let me say that. Even though I know y'all don't believe that, but can't keep supposed to be old lady for nothing in this world. Hey, you could be the king in the boxing ring, but you also got to be the king in that other ring too, baby. If y'all know what I'm talking about. You can throw all the left hooks you want, but is you slanging that iron? Ooh. You can throw all the left hooks you want, but are you slanging that iron in that bedroom? Because it seems like all the money in the world don't keep them girls. And we know if Floyd got it, all right? We know Floyd got it. We know he got it. So I think it's a lot of things that a lot of us don't know about Floyd Mayweather that, and think about it, nobody under his umbrella says anything about him until they leave him. Mickey Bay, Ishe Smith. I'm sure Badu Jack gonna have some stories when he leave. Adrian Broner. Well, Adrian Broner was never under Mayweather Promotions, but look how it ended with Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner, the same thing. Now I'm finna tell y'all about Adrian Broner and Floyd. Now this what's crazy about Adrian Broner and Floyd. Adrian Broner said the first time he ever met Floyd Mayweather, he said Floyd got called for him. He said, I'm already rich. This on Vlad TV, y'all. Y'all can check this out yourself. He said, I'm already rich. He said the first time he go see Floyd bring him around a room full of fine women and nothing but liquor in it. Now you got to remember, Adrian Broner is a grown man. But at 21, 22, 23 years old, you already rich and you around your idol. What you think you gonna do? What you gonna do? You already rich. Floyd did that shit on purpose. I mean, I don't mean to cuss, Floyd did that on purpose to that boy. He said Floyd kept him, if I don't want to get it wrong, he said Floyd kept him around him for damn near 2 months. He said to the point where Adrian Broner said, man, I got to get the hell away from this dude. This is what Adrian Broner had to tell himself. Because the whole time he around Floyd, he ain't got him around nothing but women and liquor. Floyd did not want to see Adrian Broner become anything close to where he was. And Adrian Broner was on the way. If Adrian Broner would have never fought Marcos McDonald, or if he would have beat Marcos McDonald, Adrian Broner, if he won a loss and he was still present at this day, he would be the new Floyd Mayweather. He sabotaged that boy. That's why him and Floyd can't get along, because Adrian Broner, as time has went on, has realized that Floyd Mayweather set him up like that. This is the Floyd Mayweather that we don't know about. Y'all think about it. Adrian Broner became what, a 4-time world champion before he was 30. If I ain't mistaken, Adrian Broner was a 4-time world champion before he was 30. He was already on Floyd back. And as far as pay-per-view numbers, y'all know Adrian Broner would have been right up there with Floyd. See, the thing that people is not paying attention to is that Floyd hates what he created. Floyd know, if Tank leave me, Tank can become me. And he still got a lot of years left in boxing. Tank should leave Floyd Mayweather promotion. Floyd know that Tank got a lot left, and Tank could go out there and be great and make a lot more money. That's the problem. If this dude leave me, man, I done set this dude career up for everything. But see, Floyd and them, the thing about Floyd and them know Tank weaknesses. Floyd know that Tank don't want to fight the T.O.'s and the Ryan Garcias. Just think about it. Tank was the same fighter that said he got pushed into a championship fight that he was not ready for. I think it was the Pedraza fight. He said that Mayweather and them forced him into that fight. Tank doesn't have the confidence in himself that we all think he does. I think actually he really scared to fight Rolly Romero. I think he sees Rolly as a threat. If you go back and you watch the first press conference of what was going on between Tank and Rolly, Rolly told the public, he said Tank is scary as hell. He said all that Glock off safety, all that gangster talk. He said when you in the gym with Tank and Tank by himself, you don't even hear Tank. He said Tank over there like a damn mouse. But when you see 30 people around him, he the biggest and baddest gangster that Baltimore ever had. He keep the Glock off safety when there's 30 people around him. Just like y'all remember at one point when the Charlos wanted Tank. The Charlos and Tank was beefing. Even Adrian Broner got into that situation by the Charlos. I ain't never see Tank run up on Charlo now. But the Glock off safety and these dudes be so street. Man, go ahead with all that, man. But that's basically what it is, y'all. Ishe Smith coming out telling the truth on Floyd Mayweather. Telling Tank he been told Tank that Floyd was gonna try to do him like that. That it was best for him to try to find his own way. So this is Tank's chance of finding his own way. If he goes back to Mayweather promotion, Tank wants mediocre fights. Tank want a pillow under his butt, and he don't want to fight the good competition that's out there that we want to fight. It ain't no other way around it. because he will make more money signing with somebody else or being independent. So please don't nobody come in, oh, well, Mayweather and them said they was going to give him 20 million. Yeah, they going to give him 20 million when they know he worth damn near 500. People got to get out their head that just because someone is the same color of you, they have your welfare on their mind. Oh, cause he black, he gonna look out. I ain't like I said in one video. Have y'all ever heard Al Heyman say it? Go into it and say, oh no, you don't gotta pay me nothing. I'm just gonna give you a full amount. You ain't never heard Al say that. But then people want to start saying that Bob Arum is a slave master. Al Heyman a slave master too. He just black. And at least Bob Arum is paying his people. You don't hear about top-ranked fighters over there getting issued $2,000 checks a week. You don't see top-ranked putting all their fighters on pay-per-view because they ain't getting paid right. Shit, Tank could go to Top Rank, the Zone. They'll love him over there. But see, Tank can't go over there with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn gonna make you get in them fights. Eddie Hearn gonna make you do something. Eddie Hearn gonna make you turn. Eddie Hearn said, oh, you ain't finna be sitting up on the zone fighting no lackluster competition. Even though he doing that shit to, well, he ain't doing it to Demetrius Andrade. He can't make other people fight Demetrius Andrade, but y'all know what I'm saying, but you know, I take nothing away from Floyd Mayweather's talent as a fighter. He was marvelous. He was beautiful in the ring. But from what we hearing and from what I heard and what I saw, Floyd Mayweather is an ugly person on the inside. Very ugly on the inside. You know, it takes nothing away from his boxing, though. You know what I'm saying? I still think he the best ever. In my opinion. That's my opinion that he the best ever. But as far as a person, I couldn't be around him. His great, what they call the Great Wall, his security team, they've been kicking my ass because I've been cussed Floyd out. And Floyd, you got me up. All right? That's your money, not mine. I ain't kissing nobody's, you know what, about no money. That ain't finna happen, Floyd Mayweather. But Ishe Smith has exposed him. You know, Ishe Smith say he done seen how Floyd is. You know, narcissist. Don't care about nobody but himself. Don't want to see nobody shine but himself. And you know, if y'all watch this video again, y'all go back and watch this video as I broke down certain things that was said on how Floyd Mayweather do messed up stuff to people. So y'all check that out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support the channel. Go to the description. I got Cash App, PayPal in the description. Just stay tuned to the channel, man. I'm gonna keep them coming. This Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.